Hello guys, it's Tuna, and I'm making a tier list of the Splatoon 3 specials that are all available in multiplayer. So not like the ones where you see in Alterna, like the regular Splashdown. I'm not going to be rating that, but I'm rating the specials only available in multiplayer, online multiplayer in Splatoon 3. So, Splatoon 3, the third game in the whole series. It's really different from Splatoon 1, because Splatoon 1 had a whole bunch of unbalanced specials and stuff. Let's be honest, Nintendo didn't know what they were doing at the time, so they've gone through all their specials and started balancing them. And here I'm going to be slapping them on a tier list, and I'm going to try to have the best opinions about them. I'm a casual Splatoon player. I don't really play the game competitively sometimes, but I do have my fair share of knowledge, and I do sometimes take games competitively, but I don't take it to a competitive level all the time. Like, I'm not part of any team or anything. So yeah. So here we go. A list of specials. There's 19 of them. So here we're gonna start off with Triple Ink Strike. Now, Triple Ink Strike, I love this special. Me personally, I love the Ink Strikes, and the fact that they made them a throwable sub. And 3 of them, it's a little mini Ink Strikes. It's for those that play Splatoon 1. It was one big Ink Strike. But then I don't think they ever. I think they took away the special Splatoon 2, I believe, and they brought it back for the third game. Now, Triple Ink Strike, it's a very easy thing to dodge, I'd say, but if you're not able to dodge it in time, it will kill you really fast. It's also a good tool to temporarily take someone out of position as well. Say if there's like an E-leader that's sniping your whole team, you can throw this at them, make them go out of position for a little bit, then your team can advance a little bit. It's a pretty nice special to have, honestly. But it's not like the best. So I say it's like A tier, you know? I'd say that Triple Ink Strike is A tier. Just for the utility, it's easy to get, really fast to get. You can throw it at you can throw it at your opponent's base at the last second of turf war too. Get some easy turf. It's really easy. It's really nice special, I'd say. So yeah, A tier. Now we got Triple Splashdown. Triple Splashdown. This is Splatoon 3 Splashdown, and Splatoon 2, it was just called Splashdown, and it was one singular Splashdown. It's still in Splatoon 3, but in Alterna. It's in Alterna only. But Splashdown. I've gotten killed by this multiple times due to people panicking. You know, panic button. This is what this special is all about. It's kind of stupid in my opinion. Me personally, I don't know. Triple Splashdown makes me upset, but I'm not gonna have a biased opinion about it sometimes. It's really easy to get kills with sometimes. You can use it upon a super jump, so if you have quick super jump, combine it with this special. You super jump to a teammate that's getting jumped, you can super jump to them, and then if you don't have stealth jump, the enemy is gonna think that they're camping out your super jump, and then boom, pop a splashdown. It's really funny. I do that a lot sometimes. It's a really nice property to it, but splashdown, I'd say this special. The special really does kill easily, and it's like really big since there's 3 of them. I don't know why. I don't know why Nintendo thought it was a good idea to give us 3 of them. I don't know. It was already atrocious enough when it was 1. I don't know that they decided to give us 3. I'd say this is. I say this is like A tier. I'd say yeah, A tier. It's an A tier special. That's all. Yeah. Then we got Trizuka. They brought back the Ink Zuka from Splatoon 1, which was super broken. It's like super broken for those that played. It was like a one shot tornado of ink. So stupid. They brought it back and they balanced it to make it the Trizuka. shoots 3 big old ink blobs at you 3 times. Hence Trizuka, so 3-3, yeah. Y'all get it. This special's really nice, honestly. I like shooting it across the map, to outrange the backline people. It's kind of fun to use, me personally. It sucks dying by it though, but it's easy to dodge and stuff. You just gotta get out of the trajectory of it. Really easy special to get as well. Say this is S tier. Honestly, we all love the Chizuka. It's not that bad. It's not bad of a special. It's really reliable, all reliable. Deliver Inkzukas. And say I say that's an S tier, honestly. Thing we have next is the Reef Slider. Reef Slider, that one special that was first introduced in this game, Splatoon 3. The one special where you go in a straight line, ride a shark, and then whenever you want to explode the shark, you press ZR, and then it explodes the shark, and immediately. Honestly, this is a little bit of a panic special too. You have invincibility, you can't die during it. And then everyone can see the trajectory you're going. This thing only goes in a straight line. And then it detonates automatically when you get to the end. I don't know. I'd say it takes you like 30 meters, I think, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, this special is really nice. The hitbox is kind of stupid though, sometimes, I'd say. Just like Splashdown, yeah. The hitbox is really stupid sometimes. Kind of hard to get away from if you're not expecting it either. So yeah, Reef Slider, I'd say this is mid A tier of a special, honestly. You're riding a shark. Not a lot of people wouldn't like the fact you're riding a shark because the shark is Shiver's pet and stuff. And not a lot of people like Shiver, honestly. Maybe that's probably some people hate that special because of that, but who knows? I don't know. I'm not judging. Alright, and then here we have the next special, also known as a Wave Breaker. Wave Breaker, this special was first introduced in this game. Never seen it before. This thing you place down, and it creates when you first place it down, it creates a barrier of echolocation. For those that play Splatoon 1, echolocation, it's where a thing where the squid surrounds you and it tells your opponent where you are. And that's basically what this is technically supposed to be. Honestly, I feel like this was supposed to be a more balanced version of echolocation from Splatoon 1, because at Splatoon 1, echolocation, when you popped that, the whole enemy team was just they were just trapped for so long if they didn't have cold-blooded, also known as a Splatoon 1 ability. But I feel like Wave Breaker is supposed to be a balanced version of that, since you can jump over the little things that it creates, which you have to be aware. Honestly, this really isn't that good of a special, but it's not that bad of a special. It's really balanced, I'd say. It's really balanced. You can shoot it. People that use Object Shredder, this thing gets shredded immediately too. And then it's able to create waves that go everywhere. So it's kind of annoying sometimes, but it's not something that would guarantee a kill all the time sometimes. So I say it's B tier. B tier special, I'd say. Splatter color screen. First special introduced in Splatoon 3. This special, I don't use it a lot because I don't like it personally. But this special is kind of annoying too. When you get hit by it, you can't hear anything and you become colorblind. But if you play the game a lot, it doesn't really affect you all that much. But if you get hit by this thing, it's kind of annoying. It's really loud in your ears. And it's not a shield either. You can still shoot through it, but it does distort your vision a lot since it's that big old shield. But at the same time, this special just doesn't help at killing at all. And I just don't really see that much of a use for it. I don't know how it would be for the high level players, but I don't see that much of a use for this thing. So I'd say this is a D tier special, honestly. D tier, yeah. That's all I gotta say. It's not really. It's just not really. It's not satisfying at all. Alright, Super Chump. Super Chump. Special, introduced in Splatoon 3. Super Chump, it's this thing, you pop it down on an area, it shoots up like, I forgot how much, it shoots up like 11, no, not 11, I don't know, 11 or 12 I think. 11 to 12 of these thingies that look like super jump spots, you know. Super jump spots that make the enemy think that you're super jumping somewhere, and then no, it's like a super jump, and then they take like 3 seconds to explode, and if they explode, they'll explode into like these little puddles of ink, which is really good for turf war if the enemy's not a patient paying attention to it. Doesn't really kill people unless they're really dumb. If you're like, because if these things explode, it does quite a lot of damage, and if you're surrounded by them, you're gonna die. So it does a little bit of damage if it explodes, but they're really easy to shoot down, and it's really easy to go down if you have Object Shredder as well. So it's not that good, especially with killing, but for turfing, I'd say it is kind of good if the enemy's not paying attention to it. So it's like, it's a price to pay. It just depends on if your enemy is smart enough or not. So I'd say it's like it's a C tier. C tier, it's a C tier, I'd say. Kraken Royale. Now, brought back the Kraken since Splatoon 1. They didn't have Splatoon 2. I'd say the Splatoon 2 replacement of Kraken was Baller, and I hated Baller so much. I never liked Baller. Baller sucked. Baller did not fulfill the Kraken role, in my opinion, for Splatoon 2. But they brought back Kraken from Splatoon 3, and I was so happy when they did. I loved Kraken in Splatoon 1, and I still love it today. But obviously they had to balance Kraken, since Kraken in Splatoon 1 was so broken. It was just an auto activation. No, not auto. Instant activation. Invincibility for a little bit, and then all you had to do is press the jump button within like a foot of somebody, and they die. Obviously, Kraken Royale in Splatoon 3, it's not an instant activation, it takes a second, which sucks, but that's just probably a B thing, probably a skill issue for me on my part, but it also takes 2 jumps to kill somebody, but they do have that little charge up for a one-shot potential, but you still do have to charge it up, so you have to track where your opponent's going to kill someone with it. So I'd say that's Nintendo's thing of balancing this special right here, since it was so broken last time. But Kraken, I love this thing. It doesn't ink efficiently, but it is a really good kill tool sometimes if you're good at tracking your opponent and stuff. It's a squid, so it goes through the gates, so that's your opponent's probably gonna go on like a gate to dodge you, but if you know what you're doing, you can secure kills easy with it. Like, I love this thing. This thing is so nice sometimes, actually. I think it's an S tier, honestly. Oops. Wait, oops. What the heck? I think it's an S tier, honestly. Like, no bias. I'm sorry. I main Kraken roller. It may seem like I'm biased, but I just love Kraken so much. Like, it's just like it's Kraken. You can never go wrong with the giant squid or octopus for those that use octoleads. But like, I've always loved it. Just Kraken's so fun to use. Killer Whale 5.1. Brought back the good old Killer Whale from Splatoon 1. I don't think Killer Whale was ever in Splatoon 2 either. But wait, was Killer Whale in Splatoon 3? I don't even know. I don't remember. I don't play Splatoon 2 a lot. I didn't play Splatoon 2 a lot. But Killer Whale 5.1, little six little Killer Whale thingies that you can put on 3 different people. You can put them on 2 people, or put them all 6 on 1 person, and then they track down an opponent and stuff. It's like a tool to use to get opponent out of position, since they have to move away from the Killer Whale and they have to dodge side to side, or else it's gonna kill them. They can't just run away in a straight line, or else it's gonna kill them, because this thing does go through walls. And it's also a more balanced version of the Killer Whale Splatoon 1. The Killer Whale Splatoon 1 was this big circle sound wave that killed you immediately when you entered in its vicinity. So yeah, Killer Whale 5.1 is obviously more balanced. Killer Whale from Splatoon 1. Honestly, this special is really nice sometimes to use Not nice when you die to it, but you can say that about anything. Honestly, it's pretty good special. It'll kill pretty fast too if you put all 6 on one person. But if you're able to put all 3 on all 3, no, not all 3, all 2, 2 of each on 3 people, it's pretty nice. And also for the person that's using it, they can track wherever they targeted their killer whale with for a little bit, which makes them aware of where they're at and stuff. So I say this is like a A-tier special. I'd say A-tier special for the potential it has to take someone out of position, the tracking for the user, and yeah, honestly, it's not that bad of a special either. Pretty easy to get as well. Inkjet. Inkjet never had a Splatoon 1, first introduced in Splatoon 2, and they brought it back for Splatoon 3. I don't think, me personally, I never seen really any changes for Inkjet in Splatoon 2, but then again, I didn't play the game a lot. So, Inkjet Splatoon 3, fun special to use in the air a little bit. You don't fly that high up, so you're still and somewhat of an easy target to kill for like close range people. You're hella easy to shoot if you're seen by a charger though, so be wary of that because you're in the air and you're kind of an easy target to shoot in the air, and you're not really that quick with this thing either. But if you do have good positioning, this special can really beat you up sometimes. But yeah, I'd say this special's like I think it's a B tier special, honestly. Not really of a get out of jail free card special either, since you're still in the air, people can still kill you. Yeah, I'd say B tier. The little inkjet weapon's not that atrocious, but not that good either. Unless you're hella good at hitting people directly with it, which will result in a one shot, but I don't know. I'd say it's a B tier special. Inkvac. Inkvac special introduced in Splatoon 3, never was in the previous 2 games before. But Inkvac, this special, you pop it, you press ZR to suck all opponents' ink, cancels out bombs, counters some of these other specials too that involve ink being thrown at you. I'd say specials sometimes can really save your life, or say a teammate's life, if you put the ink vacuum on them while they're being shot at. It's really good in the right hand sometimes, and then afterwards, after you're done sucking all the opponent's ink, you're able to shoot out a big ol' splash of ink depending on how much ink you sucked in with it, which kind of can kill you sometimes. Say like you pop it just so you can't die, but the opponent's shooting, like 2 different people are shooting at you, which results in the ink vac consuming twice as much ink. And this thing can't suck infinitely. It has like a charge up to it, and if you maximum charge, you're not gonna suck up anymore, and then that will result in your death. There may be a trade, because the maxed out shot this thing shoots is huge. That thing will kill you. But I say it's balance, it's balance, I say. So I'd say it's an A tier, maybe mid A tier special, honestly, mid A tier special. It's really cool sometimes, but I don't use it a whole lot, but it's cool. Inkstorm. You pop this rain cloud of ink that goes in the direction you popped it. So if you throw it down, it will go in front of you, depending on what direction you're facing and stuff. And pops a cloud, it has rain, it has ink. Ink just rains down from a big old cloud up top. It's nothing much, pretty straightforward. It can throw people out of position. It's good for turf war sometimes. It's really good for turf war actually, because it covers a lot of ground. Can put people out of position, yeah. That's really it. It takes a while to kill though, but you could potentially kill someone if they're trying to run away and they're already damaged. It kills them faster. And another nice property about this special is that it heals you if you're in the cloud, as if you were hiding in your own ink to heal. You could stand in this cloud and you would heal like the same rate if you were in your ink, so that's a pretty good thing about it too. But there's nothing really special about it, so I'd say it's like a It's like a C tier special, honestly. It's not really exciting. It's not like kill. It doesn't have high kill potential at all. So yeah, Crab Tank. Crab Tank Splatoon 3 special, first introduced in Splatoon 3. This thing, it's a crab, obviously. It shoots ink very long range and also has like an ink bomb shooting style to it too that activates every 2 seconds. And then when you're shooting regularly, it has like a 1 or 2 second charge up, and then you start shooting really fast, which is really good if you have high position. It's really good if you have good positioning and you're like in the back and you can abuse the range to it. And then you can also get people behind cover with the bomb to it if you're arcing it over like a wall or whatever, if you're that skilled at it. And then it's also like a big ol' shield if you're swimming in it. You can also go into a ball, you can climb up walls, and then protect yourself from anyone hitting you. But if you're shooting, your ink lane's still visible on the back of the tank, so you can kind of get countered by other specials. You get countered by other specials here. So, I don't know, it has good things to it, but also has bad things to it, which makes it balanced, I guess. It comes with the price, comes with the risk. So I'd say it's a B tier. It's honestly a B tier special for me, honestly. B tier special. I feel like it's a good thing. It's a good special to use, but sometimes you have to pay the price for using it. Tacticooler, the soda thing, the soda vending machine. Pop this down around your team. All your team gets buffed to their abilities to swim faster. I think you get better mobility. I'm not sure if you get buffs to your weapon or whatever, or to your sub weapon, but you get better mobility. And if you die, you respawn instantly, and you keep your special charge. So if you have your special when you died with Tacticooler, you'll keep your special. Or if you were close to getting your special and you die with Tacticooler, you keep that special charge that you have. So it's pretty nice to have a teammate with this really good support item. Really good support item, I'd say. There's nothing you can really go bad with this special. Like, you can't break it. Actually, you can break it. It depends though, but it can break. But there's nothing bad with this special, honestly. See, I say it's an S tier special. Like, nothing wrong with this thing. It really it's just good. It's like a really good support tool, really good. Booyah Bomb. Booyah Bomb. This thing was in Splatoon 2, brought it back for Splatoon 3. To use this special, you just pop it. You have armor of ink, but you can still die if you're getting hit by a lot of stuff. Sometimes people use it as a get a jail free card because you have all that armor, and then you can throw it. Booyah Bomb, you charge it up by booyahs, and your teammates can also help you charge it up by giving you booyahs, which charge up their special as well. Honestly, and then when you throw it, it's like a big old spear of ink that can kill pretty fast too if you can't get away from it either. That's pretty much it is. Booyah Bomb. I'm gonna put this in B tier. It's B tier. Honestly, B tier. Yeah. Zipcaster. I like to call this a Spider-Man special because you're literally flinging your arms, sticking onto walls and stuff. It's a special introduced in Splatoon 3. Yeah, it's a really good mobility tool. But you create a jump point, and then as soon as your special ends, you super jump back to where you activated it, which could get camped out sometimes, which really sucks. But it also has really good potential to catch a backliner, but you can still die. I don't think this special gives you any armor either. But it's a really good mobility tool for the close range weapons. That's why the weapons that this special's on is made from close range. Like, this special's on the Luna Blaster, the Carbon Roller, the Smetana Stamper, on Squiffer, since Squiffer can charge up midair. But this special's really good in the right hands, I'd say. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's really hard to use. So I'd say the special's a B tier. Because the mobility is really good, and it also does have kill potential, but you have to land exactly on somebody, which means you have to aim your self like onto them. But yeah, I'd say just say Swoopscaster's a B tier special. Big Bubbler. Big Bubbler is a special introduced in Splatoon 3. It's a big old shield. There was a shield special in Splatoon 1, also known as the Bubble. And then I don't think there was ink armor in Splatoon 2, which also gave you extra protection, but you still get hit by stuff. It wasn't like a complete shield, unlike Bubble in Splatoon 1 and this one, Big Bubble in Splatoon 3. So, it's a shield of ink that has a vulnerability spot on the top. If people shoot that, it breaks easily. And if people shoot the thing on the top, it'll break faster. But if people shoot the bubble, it still breaks, but not as fast if you're shooting the thing on the top. And then there's also a beacon in the middle, so teammates can super jump to it. And it doesn't give them a super jump icon unless it breaks when they're jumping to it. So, the special's just a shield, honestly. You save your life sometimes. If you pop it under, I know there's some maps where like there's stuff above you, and if you pop this under that, it creates like a really small bubble, which really sucks. Like it sucks being in that small bubble. It kind of scary. So you need to really watch out. You need to watch out sometimes, depending on the map you're playing on, where you're gonna pop this thing. So I'd say this bubble's like a bubble. Say it's like a B tier special. It's just a shield, helps you. You can, yeah. I'd say it's a B tier special. Here we got Tentamissiles. Tentamissiles brought this back from Splatoon 2. I think they balanced it from Splatoon 2, honestly. I heard there's this one annoying thing about it. Splatoon 2, I don't know what it is because I didn't play the game a lot, but Tentamissiles, really good out of position tool. You can put someone out of position with this easily because you can target them around the map. It has the same targeting system as Killer Whale, I'd say. As soon as you pop it, the user knows where the opponent is for a little bit. Easy callouts for your team and stuff, and they could put them out of position. This thing does have some kill potential as well. And yeah, I'd say there's really nothing bad with Tentamissiles either. Like if you're like, because you can pop this across the map. It's kind of crazy, but like, yeah, I'd say Tentamissiles is like an S tier special, honestly. Really not that much downsides to it. It's really easy to dodge. That's one, but like, it can put you out of position and stuff. And like, yeah. And then last but not least, the hammer, Ultra Stamp. This thing was in Splatoon 2, brought it back from Splatoon 3. The hammer, you can scare people with this thing. You can throw it, and you can throw it, scare people, and then you like hammer down anything in your path. But you can still die if there's a constant fight, like if there's constant ink being shot at you. This thing does have the potential to like block ink bullets, but you can still die. And then if there's someone behind you or to the side of you, they can also shoot you and you'll still die. But this special is honestly, it's a really good killing special, that's for sure. And if you throw it at someone and you're able to just hit them, and they will die immediately. This special is a really good counter to like stuff like Crab Tank, because you could just throw this thing at someone using Crab Tank and they'll just die. Or you can throw it at someone using Inkjet and they'll just die. Like, it's just, special's kind of hard to get away from too. So I'd say this special, honestly, it's a high A tier special, honestly. I feel like it doesn't get S tier because you're really like not easy target, but you're making yourself a really big target to focus on. That's probably why it doesn't get the S tier. So yeah, there's my tier list for the Splatoon 3 specials in the game. I apologize. I apologize for this opinion. Make other people upset. This is only my opinion coming from a casual Splatoon player, honestly. I never played in any tournaments or anything, but I have been playing Splatoon for a very long time. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is my tier list.